Anyway, last time on Ralkalam, while exploring, Brakin, our group has followed into the... The music sounds so familiar, why? Hold on.
It's Kevin MacLeod.
Oh, I know why. I heard that in another campaign. Anyway, while exploring Brakin, the group of our group found a science lab in the center of Brakin, which they found a science lab filled with vials containing six mixtures of two different types of creature blood. One that is made up of one that can allow you to make guns, and the other allows you to control metal, sort of like a Magneto sort of thing. After taking all of the samples and leaving one behind, the group decided to head north after the fact and head towards the castle. Once inside, they studied it fairly briefly and spotted a huge golden egg. After some discussing, eventually, Faye came upon it and touched it, and it immediately hatched into a dragon, a small golden dragon. However, the dragon seemed to emanate no magic, which caused some interesting controversy this time around with our little group here. But before further of that, they also found a basement and found this giant orc, which presumably killed everyone within this castle household. Fairly easily, by the way. They tore it to shreds in one round, eviscerating it, easily. Anyway, speaking of those tensions, they only rose mainly between Faye and Theodore while they were arguing about, this whole magical new thing that was happening. This caused a split in the party, ? I don't know. And it got Ina, their higher on, a little bit concerned for their safety. All the while, Kurtanion Silver has been taking care of the boat alongside of Kaiko, so he's been there the entire time last session. So we will pick up with you. So you've been Dragon's character, Silver. You've been on the boat. You sort of decided to stay behind with Kaiko, and you kind of just rested there throughout the rest of the day. So a day has passed since from the last session. So that's the last session took up a day. So you're on the boat right now.
Okay.
So I'll start with you.
Yeah. So, because my character hasn't been taking careful stock of, what this little kobold's deal is, he's simply going to ask, well, what's the deal with you?
Shit.
Oh, well, you guys have taken on my mission, and, I saw your group go up north, and he points out with his little black book, and then he shamefully puts it away pretty obviously. So he points up north to where the rest of your group has headed.
That they have. I was asking more about stuff like just who you are. What's your deal? What makes you tick?
Oh.
That kind of stuff.
Well,
I don't know, I'm not good at this conversation thing.
Well, I kind of joined hoping to find something of my own, but you guys seemed pretty busy, so I didn't want to bother you guys.
You lose something?
Oh, no, well, not in the typical sort of way. I've kind of been searching for my goddess, actually.
Ah, those religious folks.
Yeah.
Is kind of a god that one you can actually find, or is it more of a spiritual calling-esque thing where you find them, but you just learn about them?
To be honest, ever since I got here, I really have no clue how this stuff works here, if it works any different from where I came from in the first place.
this god about?
Oh, she's the goddess of love.
Well, ain't that nice.
The goddess is shipping!
Not
Sorry.
really my area of expertise, but I guess I wish you well with that. Looking for
Yeah.
love for your own personal gain, or
Oh no, it's
consider
nothing
yourself a
like that.
matchmaker?
Well, I used to be.
You used to
Kind of
be.
looks down. He kind of looks down at that. Yeah. Yeah. After filling up most of this book, I've kind of been trying to, I don't know, figure stuff out about her and get rid of this stupid curse. I think.
Curse. Better not be contagious.
No, I don't think that's how that works specifically.
You never know. I've heard about some nasty curses.
Anyways, you should probably get going. It's been a while. It's been a whole day, in fact. I'm a little worried about them.
You think so? I would think they're
Yeah.
capable of taking care of themselves, but don't run off with the ship. Got it?
Oh, I'll stick around.
Good. We kind of need that, to get off this floating rock. Ah, well, nice knowing you, Kaiko.
Yep, good to meet you too.
Alright. And he'll wander off in the direction he thinks they went.
Oh, he pointed you northward, so you get a general
Directly
direction.
north.
Therefore, I go north.
You go that way.
Alright, I can move your token up there.
Thank you, I have no idea where I am. Ah, there we are.
You're on the far bottom left.
Yeet.
There we go.
Look up, there's a giant castle.
Yes, it is a giant castle indeed, and the doors seems to be pried, or I guess splintered
Blown
open is
off
the best
its-
I can just
blown off
describe
its
it
hinges.
as.
Yeah, not exactly left open ajar. Alright.
It's like somebody rammed into it.
Must be the work of the bull man. Well, at least I know where they are. And I make my way inside.
So as you make your way inside, you start to see this pretty wide middle hallway, and you do see some stairs leading upstairs and a pair of downstairs stairs that were in the secret passage leading downstairs. It seems a little bit more obvious now.
Alright.
I was trying to remember. Didn't the castle lead into a foyer and then?
It was like a bit of an entrance and then big fuck off dining room.
Oh, okay.
Then upstairs and a downstairs that was hidden, apparently.
Am I the only one who's hearing, like, frickin', the Luigi Mansion theme every time you're in this castle?
Considering it's the ass crack of dawn, Faye's gonna get up. Because that's what time she normally wakes up.
Fleetwood is still in the room where shit went down. Just on the ground, eyes wide open, staring at the ceiling. Possibly, like fell asleep with his eyes open. His face still twisted into a horrible, look of terror.
Faye's just gonna pick up her tiny little drake and then walk out of the room she was staying in and head down the stairs.
Oh, speaking of, roll a 1d100 to figure out the sex of the dragon. We'll do, we'll do evens, boy, odds, girl, I don't know. Do it that way, I guess.
Heh, odds. Excellent.
So what order did I say it in? Oh god.
You
I
said
forgot.
evens was boy, odds was girl.
Alright, it's a girl.
Yeah.
I think you sent me a message about the name, so let me look at that real quick. So I can put that name there.
Let's see. What the fuck did I name it? I forget.
I made the joke that because we had Jesus, since this one is golden, we should call it Buddha.
Durandal is her name.
We just cut, paste wherever you put that.
Oh,
It's scroll up a little bit. It's was sent on October 30th.
There you go, got it. And I can just slap it right in there. Alright, that's no problem at all.
Have I found everyone yet, or am I still wandering around?
I will say you've entered the castle by now, so you're like
Okay.
in the middle of it. Just like expedite the timing.
Sure.
I mean, you probably walk in as Faye is coming down the stairs, holding this tiny little dragon in her arms. Like it's a fucking cat.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
speaking of that, additionally, sorry for Faye, but this was a lot from last session, so go ahead and roll another Arcana check with advantage this time. If you didn't do
Oh
it
boy,
last
hold
time.
on a second. I don't remember if I did,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna roll it.
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
So
Okay,
just
can
feel free to
advantage.
jump right in, Gypsy, because we're already in it. Caught up, Dragon.
21.
Excellent. So, you remember from yesterday when Ina told you specifically that something definitely felt off about this dragon, and now that you've focused on that specific thing, you actually, that sense actually does come to you too now, and that sense is telling you some other person has taken away this dragon's magic ability.
Who could have done such a horrible thing to you, little one?
As it looks at you curiously. Meow.
Just gonna pat it. Just gonna, like, gently pet its head, kind of like ruffling a cat's fur a little bit. Though it's scales, so shut up. Semantics. I guess I'll figure that out later. Perhaps I should apologize. I guess I was wrong. I also don't remember if you read the other notation from that same day.
So what a part, let's see.
The same part about the name. The notation above it.
Yes, I'm reading that.
Yes, she did that.
Oh, do you want to do that now?
I mean, can leave it as a surprise if it actually does change some things.
Well, you're gonna have to roll dice for it, because you are, I believe this would be a Constitution saving throw for that.
For both?
For
Okay.
whatever one you're gonna do. I don't know which one you're doing, so you're gonna have to inform me after, I guess, or whatever.
Okay, you can go to somebody else while I figure out which one I want to do. Or I'll just flip a coin.
So what else is everyone up to?
Well, I
As you're
believe we
waking
had a whole thing that was maybe happening.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I forget. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forget.
Yeah, we might need a minute to get back into the brain space.
Something about wanting to have
Oh, there was blackmail and everything.
Okay,
I
so
don't know about blackmail. Well, it's a
You
little
said
bit.
blackmail.
Hmm.
Yeah, a little bit. It kind of depends. Is coercion.
Oh, and speaking of, whenever Theodore, you wake up, the whole eye situation thing is.
Oh no,
Slow
trust me,
reset.
that's gonna happen.
Oh god. My computer's.
Oh, God.
Ugh! My laptop's
Oh, no.
freaking out.
Oh boy.
Give me a
Rip.
second. Okay, if you're gonna attempt that, first I'm gonna ask, are you sure you want to do this? Do you want to try an Arcana check to figure out what this might do, or do you want to just dive right in?
You know what? I'll try an Arcana, just figure out what it'll do or if it'll work.
Oh my god. Well, with a natural 20, I can tell you this, your goddess will be really disappointed in you.
Huh. Okay, then I won't.
And there would be a very specific reason why, due to your goddess's status, or what she would fall under.
He'll give you the mom stare.
Fair enough, then she will not. She'll keep those then.
Okay. So yeah. Anyways, so we got that going on. So, Silver, as you wake up, or as you're in the, sorry, I keep mixing up people now. As you're in there,
Okay.
you probably start to hear some noises from up above as people are maybe start moving about, or Faye's already come down, as she mentioned.
Well, the first person I believe I ran into was Venom's character. I'd kind of like to ask about the Drake.
Oh, you mean this little one holds up the cat dragon?
Where did you get that creature?
Oh, this thing, it was in the egg on top of the chalice over there. Nods her head towards where the banquet probably still is.
And where Fleetwood
it's
is
like
lying on the ground in front of it.
Oh, did Fleetwood not take a room upstairs? Oh dear.
Yeah, my character's just gonna ask, like, is it
Soleas
friendly?
is actually sleeping on the table.
As far as I can tell, it's friendly, though. Whatever someone or something removed this little guy's girl's capabilities. Just like raises it up and just turns it towards her. Girl. Nodding.
Never hurt to check.
Soleas then wakes up. Oh, so it's not a dragon.
Not a dragon? Is it not?
I mean, it at least is a drake by, I guess, looks, but I'm not sure what
It has no
happened
magic.
for it. Yes, I understand that. I felt that this morning when I woke up. So I'm not sure what the hell happened to it. It is a dragon by nature, but it doesn't have its abilities.
He gets up and all the dishes like kind of clash to the floor.
I have to apologize to Theodore later. I made a huge mistake. I overreacted over nothing. I may or may not have shot him in the chest.
Oh, that'll do it.
And I may have not, and I may have smacked you on the head for doing that.
To be fair, he was shit-talking my goddess and my religion.
That don't mean you shoot an ally.
When it's religious crap, that's what causes wars.
Fair enough.
And if this were my home continent, well, that would have sparked war.
Yes, unfortunately,
I mean-
it's the cause of many conflict in the world.
I mean, I've been learning how to paint more.
How to paint?
Yeah, isn't this what that's all about? Pulls out the art of war.
Ah. Ah. Now
Anyways,
it's
I
coming
suppose. I mean, if you're hungry, there's what's left of the banquet that seems to be piping hot that was left behind.
I mean, after day has
Can't let
cooled
food
off
go
a little bit, obviously, but you know.
Like lukewarm.
And some of it is currently on the floor.
Salvageable.
Because again, it's all
What's left?
literally on the table.
Well, I suppose we're waiting for Theo and Nakamura. Fleetwood, you okay? Just nudges him gently with her boot. Looking
Oh,
down
God.
at you with the little drake in her arms.
Hey! Oh, God. I had the craziest dream. You and Theo got into a fight and, like, you killed Theo and then everyone started attacking each other and... Oh, God.
Yeah, I shot him.
What?
She says with the Yes, you did hurt me quite a bit. I almost went down.
Well, it wasn't just me. It was also Nakamura.
Yes, because he's Theo's paid bodyguard.
You put an arrow through his chest!
He insulted my religion and my goddess and what I believe in. He deserved it. But I should apologize to him, considering I was wrong about this little guy. Girl. This little girl pets the dragon.
And the girls?
Some can be, yes.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Mother Milla is a female dragon. At least that's what she's depicted as.
You'll eventually begin to see Ina eerily, or slowly anyways, walk down the stairs. Not eerily. That's the wrong word.
Spookily.
She's kind of like brushing up her feathered claw arms, like looking all nervous at you a lot after last night.
Good morning.
Oh, I hope today can be better.
I think some of us just needed a night of rest after what had transpired.
Huh.
I assure you, I am fine.
Yes, I am sure some of us needed a night of rest. I can think of one.
Okay.
Amazing! The amount of damage I did, I thought you would need a few nights of rest, but after a night of rest, you look completely better.
Moi, yes, I'm fine.
See.
The rules of this world are weird.
Shit, no. Anyways, meanwhile, upstairs.
Yes. Meanwhile, I was totally gonna draw a thing for this week, but I totally forgot, because I totally forgot I had a project due. Anyway. Can people hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So, I believe once we last left off, the setup was Nakamura was guarding Theodore's door. Because that's what he pays him for, even if he says they're friends. And
Yep, leaned up against the door.
Yep. But that
Void
was...
is outside the door, leaned up outside the door, and Real One is leaned inside the door. So we're leaned on both sides of the door.
Yeah. One half of you motherfucker snuck inside the room for confrontational purposes.
You don't know what purposes.
I don't know anything, man. I'm fucking asleep. And restlessly so, until the very moment that Theodore fucking jackknifes up out of bed gasping and clutching his face with a cry of pain.
I'm trying to remember what happened I don't remember what happened in the dream.
I remember Cthulhu visited you.
Not Cthulhu.
The creature gave you a warning.
The king in yellow.
Yeah,
Of
about
something else coming.
a spider enemy that I'm supposed to take care of. He also, I think, suggested I make a cult, and Theodore was sort of offended by that, because, like, well, am I not good enough? But yes, and then he was just like, also have a boon, and there was a blinding flash of light as Theodore gazed upon him, and then there was horrible, horrible pain, and now he's waking up with the same horrible, horrible pain.
Right.
And Nakamura sees this, and I wish I'd had more time to do this better.
Was
Where should I face this? Ralkalam, I guess.
By the way, is the little
I guess
chibi guy
throw it.
here?
I don't
So
know.
what?
The little chibi.
The little
Cthulhu.
baby, the little princeling in yellow.
Nope. You left him back
The
at the other
people in yellow.
island.
Okay.
I mean, I left him back at home. Like, he didn't even get on the boat with us. I was just like, can you stop existing? And then he poofed out of existence.
He just and left.
Anyway,
Boy,
Nakamura
I'm sure there's
sees
no
this.
repercussions to that.
Thus points to the picture that I don't know if anybody else is gonna get to see, but points.
I see.
I
Wicked like
see it
that.
in my KLM chat.
Glowy hand. I see.
What are you doing in my room?
Thank God you're finally awake, huh?
Oh, good. You're finally awake. Skyrim begins once again.
No,
You
not
can't skip
again.
1 hour.
Given the elevated threat of imminent assassination on you, I thought I'd take a closer look.
What's look? He's like he's drenched in sweat and shaking, and just hand clamped over half of his face.
Boy, you're sweaty. Your little hand there was glowing for a bit, huh?
Oh, it's still glowing.
Those don't seem like the normal symptoms of an arrow wound, do they?
What? And
Well,
he
I was just... Oh, I was feeling you might have been a little under the weather because an arrow got put in your chest and you died for a little bit. You were brought back with some magic very quickly by the same would-be assassin, but, most people, that's the biggest kind of trial they'd be put through in a day. But, well, when you got an elder god like that you follow, I mean...
Theodore just bristles immediately and does his best to murder Glare with one eye while clearly
I'm
shaken.
so sorry. I forgot we're not mentioning that stuff. We're not talking about it out loud, are we? My mistake.
Wasn't all you.
Well, here's the problem. You see, I had nothing to do with those little dreams. And this thing that you're following, that's giving you your powers, if I'm not mistaken here. Oh yeah, I've been figuring out a lot of things lately. But when that little shard of me, and that's what I think it was, a little piece of my soul, when it came wandering back to my body, I remembered all the things that happened to it. It wasn't very nice. A spike of psychic energy in my skull. Very, very painful. I had a migraine that morning. Oh, you wouldn't believe.
You weren't meant to be there.
Oh, yes, one wasn't meant to be there. No, I can guarantee you I was not meant to be there. And, I shuffled off in due time. But, boy, let me tell you. From the looks of you, you weren't meant to be there either.
He will lower his hand from his face, and it becomes obvious that his hand was not the thing glowing, it was his eye, which is now just sort of a luminous yellow-green with a slit instead of a normal pupil.
Oh.
What do you want, Nakamura?
Oh, what do I want? Oh, you don't have to worry about me. I'm very good at keeping quiet. I hardly talk to other people, really. But there's just one thing that was bothering me. And if you could provide some assistance, it would really be very appreciated. You see, in the city, it can be very difficult for some people to enter and leave, and well, you in particular have very good connections.
I do.
I've been looking into your family, and I have reason to believe you would not find it too difficult to pass along a message to someone of note without letting anyone else know about it.
This is what you require for your discretion?
Oh, my discretion. Well, my discretion will continue to be available for as long as we're all able to work together as a team. I watch out for your back, and maybe you can watch out for mine.
Of course.
Ah, very good. All right. Here's the message. And he hands you a note. It's in a sealed envelope. That's a very old-fashioned kind of thing to do. Most people would have electronic stuff, but he hands you a actual physical letter that is sealed. And remind me, was my glorious merciful dungeon master?
What's this?
My glorious merciful dungeon master. What was the actual position? What her name was Rose, right? My old partner.
Kiki, I think it was.
Kiki? Yes, Kiki. That's what it was. Is Kiki the chief of police?
I think I put her as the second command, whatever that role is in police. I'm not too familiar with police roles.
The deputy chief of police?
I guess.
I don't know.
That would require Google.
I'm doing a quick Google police chain of command.
Yeah, I'm looking it up as well.
It'd probably be captain, I thought. Or probably chief of command would probably be the same thing, but...
Assistant chief?
No,
Sure, well, we can go with
wouldn't be
that.
assistant. It would be chief of police is usually the highest ranking.
Yeah, assistant chief is like the second.
Yeah.
A deputy or assistant chief is the second highest position in the chain of command in many police departments. It is the highest rank a sworn officer can achieve through promotion.
Also, why do I imagine you? Also, why do I imagine you hand the letter to Theodore and they're just looking at it? Oh, never mind.
That needs to enter the hands of the deputy chief of police of the city. It is for their eyes only.
I will ensure that it gets to them safely.
Oh, excellent. And, please try not to insult the psychotic archer's god. Even though I know their behavior is unacceptable. And they're gonna need to improve if, their membership in our organization is going to continue. But for the time being, just try to tiptoe, alright? Keep my job as easy as possible. So that you can keep your head on your shoulders. Yeah?
He just scowls and rubs at the puncture wound scar on his chest.
And he turns around, and the echo opens the door for him. And he turns around and looks back over his shoulder, and he's like, one more thing.
Yes, Nakamura.
You ought to be careful with what kind of decisions you be making in the future. The road you're walking down could be a very dangerous one. Not from any threat of me. You need to be really considering the kind of threat he could pose to you.
That is none of your concern, Nakamura.
Au contraire, I'm your bodyguard. It is very much my concern. And he walks out, closes the door, goes downstairs.
Ooh.
Everyone sees Ina sort of waiting at the door, since it seems like everyone's pretty much down there already at this point.
I can't.
Theodore will appear. Theodore will appear some minutes later, sporting. Let's see.
Eye
Do I
patch?
have that? Hang on a second. Where the fucking thing go?
And I'm sure it will take a while for that to finally make its way there, but I will work out exactly what the message is, Tom, and get that to you later. Probably after session.
Okay.
Right.
But as like a basic summary, it's going to be explained. He's basically going to be telling her what happened to the president.
Got it.
Cool. Yes, Theodore will come down not sporting an eye patch, not appearing to have any reason to be sporting an eye patch, as everything is totally normal, though he does appear to have pilfered some fancy clothes from fancy castle wardrobes.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got, like, a nice cloak and stuff.
At this point, Ina as well, I suppose.
Fancy.
Move along.
I can't believe you guys just let me fall asleep on the floor.
Honestly, didn't know you were doing such a thing.
I can't believe none of the beds were big enough for me, so I had to sleep on a freaking table.
Honestly, you didn't look like you would be any more comfortable on a bed than you were on the floor. You were paralyzed, frozen in place in a state of shock.
I just remember the arrow going into his chest, and then everything went dark, and God.
Yeah.
Damn!
You were on the...
Hey, Nakamura, I need to ask you a question.
Sure. Just 1 second. I just want to reassure Mr. Fleetwood here.
He nods.
You've taken a life before, you've been in danger, but that's probably the first time you've seen someone close to you go down.
Well, yeah.
I wish I could tell you that it gets easier.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't get easier. But those same emotions, eventually you'll be able to channel that. What you need to do is not be afraid to feel that despair. Instead of letting it lock you up, you gotta channel it into something productive. Save them. Stop them from getting hurt. Stop anyone else from getting hurt. Take action as soon as you can. It's the only thing you can do.
Fleetwood will let out a sigh and reach out his hand to give Nakamura a friendly pat on the shoulder, inadvertently casting Vigilant Blessing.
Oh, thank you.
Lol.
All right, so, Mr. Batterhorn, what did you have for me?
So, I noticed those fancy tricks you're able to do with your katana.
It's called a katana.
Yeah, a katana.
Okay.
That's a divine smite on myself.
I've been thinking, that thing's pretty good, but what if I can do a bit more flourish with my hammer here? Could you teach me how to do some of those fancy tricks of yours that I could sometimes use with my hammer?
Well, I'm sure. It would be my pleasure to pass on some small pieces of the family Iaido style. I don't know how much of it can be applied, from the graceful blade of killing to the brutish bludgeon of a heavy hammer, but whatever can be applied, well, we'll just find out together. But probably not right now.
Meow.
This is how I will multi-class into fighter.
Gotcha.
I wanted to make a joke, but first off, Theodore is completely ignoring the entire conversation about him getting shot and just grabbing a goblet to fill with wine for breakfast, apparently.
Yeah.
But the joke I wanted to make was that Soleandra said that, or Soleas said that there wasn't a bed big enough for him to sleep in, so he slept on the table, but I like to think that Theodore just took the master bedroom with the biggest bed.
Very big bed. It was like an orc-sized bed, but...
Yep.
Also, I like to check.
That was my joke.
I also like to check that this castle is owned by anybody under the name of Strahd.
No, it's owned by Alucard.
Yeah.
Oh, we're actually fine in that case.
What is a man but a miserable pile of mysteries?
Da-da-da-da.
God damn it, we have to deal with Takahata.
Alright, so I assume we all meet up with Ina.
Yes,
she's
at the door.
She's at the outside of the door right now.
We take care of various business. I don't know if Ina is hungry.
Yeah, she grabbed some of the leftover food. You saw her pretty much quickly take some.
I would have liked to look around the castle to see if there was any treasure or
Loot,
something
anything
we
to
could
loot.
I thought we already did that last time.
Seems like the biggest thing was the lower dungeon and the egg itself. Seems to be like the primary things that I put here.
Fair enough.
I'll still take the goblet.
Oh, the chalice, you mean?
Or chalice.
Would you like to convert that to money?
Possibly.
Yes.
I mean, you can. There's a way to do it in this campaign. Let's see.
I will take the chalice.
What role will this be in this game?
General intelligence?
I guess so.
There's no
History?
There's no real appraise for this game.
Yeah, I'll just say intelligence then.
Okay, let's see how badly I fucked this up. Nat 1. 4!
Yeah, you
worth
just
a
take it.
nickel.
You're just like, it looks good enough. I'll take it.
Oh wait, that's the wrong.
Hey, by the way, I'm taking this cult thing.
Doesn't matter to me.
Maybe
I
I
don't
can
even
get
know
some
what
money.
you could do with that.
What did you say?
Do you even know what you could do with that?
I could drink out of it. I could sell it. Or I could bash people on the head with it.
No, go ahead, Fleetwood.
Fleetwood's gonna dive into his little roguey talents. What does the silverware look like?
Pretty basic silverware. Well, semi-fancy, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, actual silverware.
Then we're talking, good plates, too?
Decent china, if I would use another word, sure.
Okay, sweet. Sleight of hand. He's gonna make these disappear.
In this house, we're taking everything.
Suddenly, there are less plates.
We just hear a cluttering of mess, and then just look up the table. It's just the food's still there. It's just the plates underneath are gone. There's just a blinking outline.
You know what, Fleetwood? I'll let you do this as well. You also roll intelligence.
I get a plus.
See if you can figure it.
14.
Hey.
You start to figure. I have had this little device on me, the Omni device, for quite some time. So you're searching around, and it shows you this sort of conversion thing. And once you press that, all the things you stole just turn into this digital currency, and it fades into this sort of this green digital thing, and it goes into your money. So let's see what we get.
I just eBayed the plates.
You insta-eBayed. You just space-bayed them.
You get an additional 20 gold, I'll say.
Oh, okay.
Or digital dollars.
$20.
Boy, this is.
Hey, where the plates and silverware go?
I don't know.
As I was saying.
Deception, or if you want to.
Sure, I guess.
I mean, if he wants to.
I'll assist you.
I thought you said perception.
Oh, I was talking to Fleetwood when he said you're always trying to lie.
You're trying
there,
to
but
You're saying deception, not perception.
Oh.
yeah, that's what it said.
I guess I would roll an insight against him.
Deception. Nat 20. I don't know.
Hold on.
You know what, Soleas? You might think it's that ghost or another ghost or who knows? It just might have
Oh no!
vanished. I don't know.
Oh no!
Zero.
I just realized I think I know what happened to the plate. It's the ghost of the orc.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Faye is just gonna walk out and be like, I'm done with this shit.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna find a pawn shop to pawn this off of. Holds out the gold chalice and puts it back in his backpack.
He rubs his face. Nakamura rubs his face.
I like to imagine Fleetwood got all these plates and silverware into a box, and he sends it off with a little drone. He's just don't know where they went. Complete mystery.
I like the idea that you can just
Literally, an Amazon Prime drone takes it and then delivers it to its fucking destination.
Well, Mr. Theodore,
Yes, the land was.
here we go. Hup! And I pick you up.
Ah,
I'm going to take you down the mountain.
you almost made me spill my drink.
I like to imagine the wine cup you're holding is the only one that wasn't sold.
The wine's still there, but it's hovering in midair. What the hell?
And no, it's completely invisible, magic enchanted glass. I couldn't see it.
Don't know how that happened.
I am holding you basically. I am
Swapped
holding you
it for
basically
one
like
of
a
those
potato
red
sack.
plastic party cups when I wasn't looking.
It's a red Solo cup.
I am holding you like a fucking potato sack right now.
This is unacceptable.
You know, he just suffered a grievous injury, yes?
Maybe a little bit more gentle.
Okay,
would be
I didn't And then toss you up in the air and grab you bridal style.
What are you? Oh,
I was going to.
You know the definition of the word delicate, do you? Just clutching his chest.
As we're walking down the hill. Oh, by the way, Theo, I do genuinely apologize for how I acted yesterday. I did figure out this morning that, yes, the magic within the dragon was not there. So there's something definitely wrong, something definitely tampered with it. My apologies. I took that as a direct offense. I mean no hard feelings.
Theodore will look at her over his whatever he's drinking his wine out of still. I don't know, caught in midair. He will look at her for a moment with just a completely flat expression, and then do one of those like very obviously put on genial smiles, and then just raise the glass again to drink without saying a fucking word.
well, yeah. I like the idea that you're doing this while being bridal carried.
Yep. Yes.
Inciting you.
He's like, you know what? Actually, fine. This is acceptable.
Insight.
This is to read you after she genuinely apologized and admitted she was wrong.
Oh, he absolutely doesn't accept, and he's not really trying to hide it.
She'll just frown a little bit, but then continue to make her way forward as they go about the island and not say a word further.
So, I think the next place we should go to is that building right over there that says Dragoon's Place.
Oh, let's just investigate the shit.
Wonder who Dragoon is.
Maybe the...
Well, obviously,
Maybe
it's referencing the hit PlayStation game Legend of Dragoon.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm inside the building. Nope, I'm right here.
As you actually make your way closer, this appears to be a fence, actually, not a building.
Oh.
Neat.
Is it what kind of fence? Iron rod or chain link or?
It's like one of those metal fences that's like cross-wired.
Okay, chain link.
It's a fence, aka a flimsy door. Turn the bash.
No, wait. Now.
And you can clearly see behind it, Silver, you recognize this. It's the place you've seen in your dreams twice over. It's the ship graveyard that you noticed twice in your dream now.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're right.
So you all see this. It's like a bunch of ships are behind this fence that seem to be taken apart in various stages. These little robots, even from your natural perceptions, that are just sort of moving to the north.
Soleas will then look at Nakamura. Oh, you're right. I remember last time I tried to bash one of these things. I ended up bouncing the other way back. Gonna try something else. As he's gonna put Theodore down and pull out his two hand axes. He's gonna try to slash the gate, the fence.
Okay.
This seems like a stupid idea, but go ahead.
You're talking to Soleas, who has a -1 in intelligence and wisdom.
Yeah, she's not going to stop you.
That's an 11, so I imagine that hit.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a
you
door.
wouldn't probably have to roll the damage. Just the fence just kind of falls over. Oop.
You just like hit the hinge and it just clangs to the ground.
See if I can
His back.
Right.
see if I can actually grab the line there. Yeah.
You can probably like select it and then delete it. If it deletes the whole fence, whoops.
Come on.
We believe in you.
Was it? Oh, is it I'm the wrong thing.
You could just kind of.
You might be on. It might be on token layer or map layer.
You just draw white, like. Whoop.
Oh yeah, that works.
I just drew a white bar.
It's fine. It'll do.
So yeah, this obviously isn't to scale as I mentioned some time ago, so this is actually pretty big, so I'd probably say that you probably see several ships behind this fence.
Huh. Well, I'll be damned.
Wow, so this is every kind of graveyard, huh?
We had the graveyard over there where those zombies were. There were the. I don't remember if we found corpses in the castle.
Yeah, in the basement. Yes, you did.
There were the corpses in the castle, so I would imagine that they're. Then, yeah, your assumption is correct.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Just
Someone
ignore
was laughing maniacally.
My
It's
character's
just
got a...
noise in the background.
You're good.
Oh, okay.
My character's got
Faye
a-
was laughing maniacally.
My apologies, I was having a stroke.
Also, I imagine it kind of looking like this, Tom. But there we are. I imagine it sort of looking like this.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Looking Ralkalam chat.
Yeah, that says pretty decent of a.
Ooh.
Gives us an idea of what we're
Again, if
genuinely
you-
looking at.
If you need maps, I can help you.
I'm actually gonna throw this into a new tab so I can see this image that you sent. I know it's not the one we're going to be using, but basically think of that, chat.
Yeah, so this map's already sort of set out, so I'll just leave it as is for now.
I mean, yeah. Well, I guess we can explore the joins.
Fleetwood will bite the bullet. He'll make his way on in.
Yeah, this looks extremely familiar.
Apparently, Fleetwood is above freaking Soleas. If you're on, he can literally ride on top of Soleas.
Nah, he's just walking on in. Ah!
Hey, Fleetwood, remember that thing we did to that pirate?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You know, me throwing you like a baseball to the pirate.
Oh, yeah!
Want to do that again?
Fleetwood kind of just slowly looks around.
Not
Amanda,
now, obviously, later.
when the moment arises.
Okay. I'm thinking of calling it the Fleetwood pitch.
Okay. I could get down with that. Well, I mean, I can get down with the name at least. I'm still getting used to being tossed around.
Yeah, but another idea. You curl into a ball, I set up my mouth, and I'll hit you to make you go farther.
I'm not a golf. Never mind.
He just wants to yell, "Boy!"
No, it's more of two because he's so short.
I'm just disappointed that she didn't get he didn't get her golf joke.
Sorry, I couldn't resist a joke like that.
You didn't have to go that far.
Venom, can you do me a favor and see if you can move the dragon by yourself?
Sure.
I think I can control to you. I think, yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you might also want to go into the token. You might also want to go into the sheet itself, go to edit sheet, and have it have the token be selected as the current token.
Yeah, so its image isn't like massive if I drag and drop it.
That, and also so it will always have the command of him being able to control it. Also, remind me, is this a gold or brass dragon?
We've determined it was gold.
Okay.
Fleetwood will start looking around at stuff, see what he can find. Let's do it. Perception!
Yeah, why not?
20!
I'm going to investigate.
Agreed. I'm hoping to investigate just to
17.
figure out what's up with the connection between his dreams.
You're gonna intimidate Wonder Robot.
Nice.
Why do I imagine you're just gonna literally punch one off the cliff?
I go into their like direction line and stop them from moving, so they have to look at me.
So as you're all either looking around or more deeply investigating, you see that all of these ships, in one way or other, are being dismantled by these little robots piece by piece. None of the ships appear to be functioning at any capacity. Like, none of them operate. Silver, I'll say specifically for your character, you do recognize that your ship is also here and is also under that condition. And much like your dream, you do recognize that further north is that bigger ship that all these little robots appear to be heading towards and like placing little pieces to that bigger ship.
Right, you mean like his prized ship is in a graveyard?
Yeah.
Oh, he's devastated. He's so sad.
It's all you see. It's a ship, and just goes, "Wow, whose wreck is that?"
Ah, he's gonna sadly say, "My grandfather's."
Ooh, tough luck, bud.
That was his prized possession.
And what a lovely wreck it is!
You wanna salvage any pieces before they, like, completely dismantle it, or you wanna just try to stop them?
Oh yeah, no one's touching this thing, and he's gonna cock his laser pistol.
Yeah, these little things are like annoying, and there does appear to be a lot of them, but they are easily taken down enough. So it takes a while for you to like get each and every one of them. So I'd probably say it would like
Combat encounter.
take an hour to do all of them.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna care. Like,
Would help him.
Yeah, Faye would help. Be like, I guess this is decent enough of a hunt.
How small are they?
Yeah, y'all. Oh, they're like these little cubes, and you also do notice that Ina does also seem to participate in.
Oh, they're little wallies!
Yeah, essentially.
How big would you say they are? Like palm size, basketball size, pumpkin?
Wally
They look like
size.
They can fit in your hand. They look like they can fit in your hands.
Oh my
they're
god,
bigger.
they're microscopic.
Smaller.
Sleight of hand.
You're gonna pocket one.
You managed to scoop up one of the robots.
Be like, mine, pocket it. You know what? For shits and giggles,
Goes into the backpack.
why not? Not great. She will like clumsily like fumble around to grab one.
He takes the one you were reaching for. He's just like, don't know where it went.
I noticed you guys doing it. I shrug and I'll try for one.
If you roll like crap, I imagine you crush it.
An 11.
Yeah, you also manage to scoop these up. They don't even seem to like stop. You just sort of scoop them up as you're doing that.
You know, this is kind of boring.
This is how you do it.
Everyone's scooping up their own little pocket cleaner robot.
Pocket robot!
Can Fleetwood roll a check to see what sort of little machine this is? What sort of roll?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
I would think that would be Arcana.
Whoever rolls perception, by the way, they can catch other things.
Sure,
intelligence of 4. It's a little robot, for all you know. Seems to just move
I'll roll
simply.
a perception.
I'm gonna name you Pikmin.
God damn it!
Neither
My
of
rolls
you
are
caught
ass
it.
right now.
Nakamura, you noticed that Ina was pickpocketing one herself too. So she's following your guys' lead every time you seem to do something.
Gotcha.
Great. I love that we're being terrible influences.
Noticing how many of these fucking things are around, I am going to actually do something. I'm going to look for the biggest piece of machinery that I can hear running, and I am going to bash it.
So graceful.
Okay.
We're always subtle here.
No, we're not.
This is taking too long. Give me a second. Do I find the biggest piece of machinery that's still running?
That's the thing. None of these appear to be running. They're all dead.
There's no, like...
They're all broken.
There's no, like, generator or anything?
Nope. Just a bunch of ghost ships. For all intents and purposes.
Didn't know there was, like, a control panel or something for these guys.
Oh, I'll also say silver roll history check.
Hey, love it.
You remember from your dream sequence that there used to be a note on the bigger ship, but it's not there now when you're looking around that area specifically. So there's obviously some sort of time discrepancy between whenever your dreams were in this.
As unfortunate as that is, I guess it makes sense. Why would a random note still be here?
Well, you sort of hear Ina chirp up, well, this place is sort of creepy, but it doesn't seem like there's much else here.
Faye's just gonna look up at Silver Ship and just sort of lean towards him and be like, do you think that there's any possible way of saving her, fixing her up?
Fixing it.
Probably be a lot of money to fix a ship of her size.
It's not just a ship. It's the Wayfinder. My family's pride and joy. It's the only reason... For a while there, it was my only sense of freedom.
Well, I mean, no offense, my friend, but I doubt we're getting her home as she is. I doubt our wooden boat is going to be able to tow this thing home.
Fair enough.
Maybe in pieces, but even then I don't know if it can hold that much weight.
The rest of you trek on ahead. I'm going to figure out what I can do with this.
Very well. If you say so.
You could bring me mates here.
Fleetwood's gonna follow the little robots to where they were kind of putting stuff.
Yeah, they seem to be, as I was saying before, they seem to be attaching it to the bigger ship. This
Oh.
bigger framed ship.
So they're basically like they're scavenging parts and making a bigger ship.
The biggest ship there is the one that looks like is being fixed.
Okay. Yeah. Fleetwood will, is there like a hatch or anything to go inside?
Oh, based off of what you're seeing, it looks like they're only at the base of the ship, so it's only like the bottom portion. So there's not even a door frame yet. So it seems like the process of whatever they're doing is very minimal at best. They are small robots after all.
Yeah, it looks like they're piecemealing, literally Minecrafting it together slowly but surely.
In fact, you can roll an intelligence check to figure out like how far you think they've gone along precisely. Or you can just estimate on your own, whatever you want to do.
Intelligence. 9.
If you were a betting person, you'd probably say it's like at the 10% mark
Ooh.
of like whatever.
So they barely got
the base
anything
anyway.
done.
Well, they won't get this thing done in time, anytime soon. What about, this Wayfinder that, Silver's kind of looking at? What state is it in?
It looks as roughed up as any of the other ghost ships, so pretty well dismantled at that point, at its point currently. Doesn't seem like much good of anything else will come of it right now.
Silver?
Certain.
Do you think we could make these little doohickey buggers put your ship back in order?
I have to reprogram it. Trying to think if any role in it itself might be of help in that endeavor.
Fleetwood will whistle at them. At the little robots.
They don't seem to. They don't seem to like stop. They seem to just. They're on. They appear to be like in a one-track set of just their movements.
They've been pre-programmed.
Yeah. Oh, well, shucks. Does that mean the one in my backpack's trying to get away?
You hear a little wheel whirring in your backpack, yeah.
As do
Perhaps there's some sort of command hub you could input new controls into.
Huh. That's a good idea. Fleetwood will look for one of those. He'll see if he can find any little control panels or anything. Then I will.
So you're gonna attempt. Oh, go ahead.
I will spend a luck point if I have to.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
17.
As you open up the little box, you do see a whole lot of circuitry. Like, this thing is surprisingly compact with what seems to be really sophisticated, like, little, like, circuit boards and stuff. So, for something that's so simplistic and small, it definitely has a lot going on in there.
Tom?
Huh.
I
Yeah.
was literally looking for a control panel. You said there wasn't one.
Oh, I didn't hear you if you said that then.
I
you
said
might
I
have
was
cut out.
looking for, like, the biggest piece of machinery that's still running, possibly
Oh.
a control panel.
Probably didn't hear the
No,
second, but
I thought you were talking about, like, a generator. He was looking at the little robot specifically. I'm sorry, I didn't know that was the difference you were talking about.
Oh well.
It's probably the way you worded it that confused me. My bad.
Alright. Alright. Well,
So, it would appear that some of you lot have made your way up inside. Oh, Faye, you went inside, or no? Oh, no, you're talking outside. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong
I
thing.
moved mine over there. I have not gone into that other building yet. I will let you guys
was
do your
in
shit
that
first.
location as well.
But y'all do your shit first.
Fleetwood doesn't have tinkering tools. All he's got is a thieves' kit.
Well, allow me.
Hands off the little robot to you. You said it's like a little cube-shaped robot? It's got little wheels?
Excuse me, yep.
Okay. Trying to get a mental image of it. Alright, hands it off to Nakamura.
You want me to use Tinker's tools? One sec. I have to bring them up in my inventory.
I'm not so good with electronics, I'm afraid.
Dexterity check with the Tinker's tools? Or intelligence?
I think so.
I believe they're intelligence-based, yes.
Yeah, intelligence.
What it is the DM, for tools, the Dungeon Master decides which ability you're going to use based on what you're trying to do with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say for pure technology stuff, I'll just slot that in under intelligence for simplicity's sake.
Okay. Here goes
To be fair,
nothing.
that does make more sense.
Well, not a very good roll.
You managed to, like, mess around in this little box. You managed to get to the end of these little compartments and, like, look at the bottom, and you managed to stop the wheels at the very most. So you seem to have made it stop moving, so there's that much. Yeah.
Well, I found the drivetrain mechanics, but, I'm not much of an engineer in these robotics there. Well, this one really stumped me.
I mean, it's
There are more advanced things that I could do. I can't figure it out.
well, I mean, it's a tiny little cube robot, so we can find some use out of it. How many did you end up getting?
Oh yeah, how many did I get?
I think each of you scooped up one at this point, if I'm not mistaken, if y'all rolled for one and someone didn't.
Yes.
I think the only person who didn't was Theo.
Pardon.
I can't believe Theo didn't randomly start grabbing cubes like the rest of us. They're these incredible geniuses.
Oh no, he's just watching you run around after them like you're trying to herd chickens or something.
Like a Tom and
Hold on.
Jerry cartoon.
I have to do this. Fleetwood will grab 6 more.
Okay.
I want one for each Pikmin type.
Lord.
This will be a red one, this will be a blue one.
Yellow, and then the white, and the violet, and then the 2 that got released for Pikmin 3. And then we'll be
Got the
happy.
black one.
That one's the crystal one. And then there's the pink one, which has the little wingies.
Alright, as you collect 5 more additional ones.
6 more.
Yeah. Oh, 6 more.
Oh, unless Nakamura's keeping the one that he got.
No, it's all
Okay.
good.
7.
Yeah, you appear to have dismantled all the other ones and the ones you've collected, so yeah. It seems like that's all this place got to offer for now.
I'm happy with my robots. I have plan.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Since you two are already here, what are you two up to? The ones in front of the hut that you're now visualizing.
Yeah, I just
Ah, the hut. Gotcha.
gotta open the door.
First, let's see if it's locked first.
But the best way to check if it's locked is to smash it open.
Yeah, it's open, as Faye just walks forward first instead this time.
Oh,
She just pushes the door open. Oh, would you look at that? Makes our life easy.
yeah, but
I
it's
did
not
make
fun
this.
as cracking it.
I did make this a little bit too small, so unfortunately I grabbed my token. It's supposed to be
Hey,
there.
hey, it's fine. It's fine. Theater of the mind. This is not to scale.
And I kid you not, this is the best representation, and I know it's from a movie, but whatever. She's like literally what this woman looks like, 1-to-1. You literally see the woman that looks like the woman from the Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm kidding you not. She looks
My God.
identical to that woman.
She has shadow. Chaffois
Oh.
manipulation.
She'll politely knock first before entering.
Can never.
Ah, my child, I was expecting you lot some time ago.
Just be like, the fuck? Just like, blink, blink. Hi?
Yes, come in, come in.
Just gonna poke my head outside. There's a lady in here.
We'll say that's inside for this, since it's way too small to fit all of your
It's
icons in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do the rest of us catch up with this, or
That's up to you guys. I'll say if you're wanting to catch up, you can move your icons over there.
hell yeah? Well, I mean, hell yeah.
Well, then slide your butts over then.
No, I don't want to talk to the only NPC.
Fleetwood will stay with Vexspear if he's hanging back.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna keep an eye on things.
Eh.
Essentially, his theory right now is he's gonna wait until these things are done and then just steal what they have.
Do you realize that the ship that they're working on is only 10%
Big
done?
brain.
He doesn't care. Okay, like according in my bio, I have it set that the Wayfinder, he chose that over fighting for the right to his mother's company. Like he chose freedom over like a life of an empire that all he had to do was eliminate his adopted or his stepbrother. Like he could have just gotten his way that way, but no, he decided like, nope, screw it, I'm gonna be a pirate with this ship, and so like redeeming himself through this ship was his whole like arc. So he's at least taking memento from the ship at the very least. But yeah, we'll see. But continue.
As the rest of you are in this small hut now, it's really cramped, and there's all these trinkets on the walls, and she's like behind this little counter as she's looking up at all of you. Ah, yes, I was expecting more of you to come. Excellent.
So, how long have you been here?
Oh, I've been waiting here for quite some time. And I was expecting you lot some time ago, but it is what it is. And she kind of gestures to all of you, creatures all you be, yes?
You could say that.
Oh, I know the word all too often. Do not be ashamed of it. It is just a thing.
Amen to that.
And I bet you are all worried, if my cards are correct, that you are worried about going home, yes? Or to the land you came from before?
So I think we just plan on sailing the sea.
And why is that? Oh, go ahead.
I was concerned about going home at some point.
Mm-hmm. The gods
I've got
never
his
lie. kind of smiles.
Sometimes I feel like my life is on a train and I'm being sort of railroaded into decisions.
These cards, they're an old Earth tradition, aren't they?
Oh, you could say that. Oh, I could just be making shit up. You never know.
Okay. Well, at least you're honest about your potential dishonesty.
Gypsies, am I right?
Well, that's a interesting word to use.
That's what we called your type of people back at home. Not very common, but far travelers who've seen some shit.
Well, rest assured, for the land you came from before, it is not as crazy as one might suspect. Despite all the going-ons.
Yeah, with like several previous wars, you know, as you do.
So what brings you all the way up here anyways?
Look at each other.
Money, fame, fortune.
Treasure.
We found a map that pointed treasure here.
Oh my goodness, I think you just got trapped, honey.
I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
This place is a barren wasteland. I tell you what.
Do you mean tricked?
Mm-hmm. Are you so surprised?
I pull out the map and look at the other islands.
There aren't many more islands. Go ahead, Silver.
So he's going to walk up to her, pistol drawn, stick it right on her head and say, "Explain the ship, now."
Well, my child, you got some crazy stuff going on right now. I would recommend putting that down so we can talk on the yes.
He points it in the air. Well, you got some serious explaining to do what your little grabber droids are doing to my prized possessions.
Oh, you think those are mine? Do I look like someone who builds technology? I run this simple shop of knickknacks. I have no clue what all of those things are doing up there. I tell you what.
Well, you look like someone who has some insight. So start talking.
Well, from what I have heard, there are people that have been here before, and those ships that have been there for a while. That is all I know.
Yeah, I know. My ship's been gone for a while.
It is a shame. I think there is something going on over there, but I can not tell you what. I do not have any.
Well, what about these tarot cards? Don't they tell you the future or something?
Well, my child, I only had the one, if I'm being honest. And it came to my mind, more like.
And what it tell you?
Well, it told me you were coming. Not so surprising. And yet, here you are.
You have some kind of wisdom or a knick-knack or maybe a shrunken head to give us?
You want a shrunken head? Is that really what you want? What do you think that's going to give you?
Absolutely nothing. Just like this conversation has provided me.
Do you have literally
Alright.
any answers about anything about this weird fucking island?
Well, I'll tell you, this island specifically, it has been gone wild and dead for some time now. I've been so alone for so long.
Was there something here before it was wild and dead?
Well, yes, there were people all over this place, but they were ran out a long time ago.
And who are these people and what did they do?
Well, they do what other people do all the time. They be living their lives, and they were driven out by creatures much like yourselves. I do not know. They had names, but I do not remember them specifically.
So there was a normal town here with normal people with farms and food and things, and also a giant spooky castle on a hill, and also a weird ship graveyard, and also a zombie forest.
It is a crazy, crazy place. It may be even crazier than other places that you came from, yes?
Yeah, the neighborhood really went to shit.
Okay, apparently. Do we need to, like, pay you or something for you to give us a straight answer? Is that was some sort of grift? Some sort of carnival show?
I believe what you are looking for, if my prediction was to be assessed, it'd be something along the lines of you give me that card in your pocket, say, join this Syndicate X, that thing that you have been talking about, I am sure.
Faye is just gonna pull out the card and just give it to her, because she has one conveniently.
Here, the train
And I'll
was
tell you-
already.
And I'll tell you what, I can join you immediately. By the way, my name is Phaedra. Don't you go forgetting about it.
Do you want to ride back?
Well, yes, darling, of course. This place is dead as fuck.
Cool, let's go. I'm just gonna be like, look at the others, be like, cool, let's get the fuck out of here. Grab your shit and go.
Ina just looks a little bit surprised, but not too surprised to hear the word fuck, but whatever.
Tom, two things.
This place has gone to shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, let's just move this shit along.
One, I can hear a train whistle from fucking space. And two, can I roll Arcana on her? For the
Go
beat
ahead.
sense?
Yeah, go for it.
God damn it, why did... 5.
Eh.
So
Anyone else want to try?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, why
That
the
wasn't
fuck
high
not?
enough. The averages tend to get these typically, unless it's like someone super strong.
No.
There we go.
Natural 20. So it's a little. I should have waited on my bio because I put it there before, but she seems to be a split half between a darkness manipulator and a light mage.
Nakamura, what does the Gouda say about her power level?
Oh, hold on. One sec. I'm trying to pull up her.
It's in the Syndicate X.
Her name is Phaedra. She's closer
her
to the
character
bottom of
sheet's-
the list,
Yeah.
in the middle-ish area.
Found
Going
her.
on break soon?
Sure.
It's over class fusion. Okay.
Sigh.
So,
and Nakamura kind of chuckles and thinks about how if there's any magic to that tarot card shit, it's not coming from her.
well, technically it's coming from her.
No, because he knows where her powers are.
Oh,
So, are you ready?
Mr. Vexspear, you're the only one with an unfinished
She looks
property dispute.
She looks at you, Nakamura. You studying me real close. Mm-hmm.
I study everyone real close. It's a habit.
So I guess you know what I do already then, actually, then, yes?
Yes, and I'm sure you couldn't guess what I can do. My echo. He takes his hat off and bows and puts his hat back on.
In fact, that reminds me now that we are talking about that specifically, I do have something I can give to you if that is what you were seeking this whole time, this payment. But the problem is I can only give it to one of you.
And what is this gift exactly?
She brings up a cage and has a little demon in it.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit!
This seems to be scrambling about in the cage.
Pulls his gun and katana out. What the fuck?
I won't thank
Oh,
you.
well, that...
Oh no, I've been caught.
Relax, my children. This here is what we call in the business a revival demon.
You just have those?
Slowly
Yeah?
puts his
What
gun
does it do?
down. A revival
I only
demon, you
have-
say?
I only have the one.
Mhm.
These things are very feisty. They do not like to be played around with, let me tell you that.
Oh, this kind of just pokes the cage.
Can I roll like a history or a religion check to see if my goddess will like shame me or something?
Or
If I decide to pick this thing up, Arcana check.
Sure, this will probably be really easy. If you were to hazard
Alright.
it, yes, you could probably figure that one out too.
Yours have
Yeah,
nothing.
20.
15.
With the demon, sure. Oh, what was that for Fleetwood?
That was, he was rolling Arcana to see what this thing was as well. So that was only a 15.
She was just debating, like, mentally, like, would her goddess frown upon this sort of thing?
So this demon does seem to have some sort of capacity to quote-unquote actually offer it to you. So she doesn't seem to be lying to revivify to a degree.
So
Neat.
will actually look at everybody. I mean, I'm the biggest, so I can handle if it escapes. Got one, I can hold on to it.
Oh child, you will not be holding on to it, let me tell you that for free. Mm-hmm. Once you accept, you will... Well, once you accept, you will see what will happen. Hmm? So which one of you is brave enough to take on this responsibility?
I mean, I feel brave.
Dude,
That's,
She holds it up to you. You...
that's one
Is
of you
that what
guys
you-
want to take on. I'll take
I
it.
think I'm good. I don't want to get absolutely smited by my goddess. I'm good.
Fleetwood will give you a smack on the butt. Go to it, big guy, and it inadvertently activates Vigilant Blessing.
Sun going up.
Be a pet
I feel
guy.
less vigilant by the second.
I'm going up to get the devil, I guess.
As you,
That's a sentence.
as you unlock the cage to this little revival demon, it crawls up your arm and it sinks into your arm.
Oh God!
And you can add to your inventory. You can add that to your inventory. You can just call it a revival demon for simplicity's sake, and I'll probably remember what that is. I'll write that in my notes too, just so I know that that's the thing that I.
Yep, Soleas has it.
Do I now know what this thing fucking does?
If you fail a death saving throw, say if you rolled a natural 1, for example, it will not count. It will revive you. So it will be like you if you
It's
still
so
be like.
good for. Sorry.
So once you
Yeah,
roll 3 times,
it's like
so like once you finish rolling your failures, you instead get up anyway. Like
yeah,
you didn't.
no,
Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
that is so good for a fucking tank.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, glad you're excited, man.
Since she's coming along, I guess I'll move her token as well. We got a lot of tokens moving on this stage boy.
I looked in the shop if there is a single jar of dirt.
No, there seems to be several other stuff.
What else?
Is
By
there,
curiosity.
is there an empty jar in there?
Sure.
I grab it and I just scoop up some dirt.
Is
Some
there
dead ass dirt.
is there a spare tarot card set?
Oh, there's an actually appear to be. She was kind of fucking with you guys when she said that.
Of course she did.
So there's no tarot cards.
What else did she have in her shop outside the empty jar of that is now filled with dirt?
As you said, she has like those little small skull totem thingies that you like hang up in those little shops, like little necklaces like that. So nothing too important. Or
Okay.
of real
Never mind.
high value.
Just gonna speed run over here.
I don't know what. I felt compelled to fill this jar full of dirt that was in the shack of the lady.
And I don't know why, but I've got this sudden kleptomaniac urge today. God damn. What the hell? I steal the jar.
We're all terribly included.
Oh my.
You want to try that?
Do you really want to test your luck?
Oh, I kind of do.
Would that be a sleight of hand versus athletics?
I kind of. Oh. I'm gonna steal the jar. I'm gonna.
Okay, well, it's currently in my possession, so let's see if I am able to beat you.
With an
Fleetwood.
Alright!
Fleetwood is just staring down at this jar of dirt that he now has. He's just like, why did I do that? Why the hell did I do that? Oh.
Soleas will remember this.
Oh, God! What the hell? Throws it back at you. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Soleas immediately forgot what happened.
Oh, God!
Oh, I will say, since Venom, you went back to the ship, yes?
I just sped right over there, yes.
So, I'm sorry, could you just write down for me what the revival demon does, just so I remember?
So yeah, it's like whenever it's a death saving throw, it will revive you. So even if it's like the 3 sets of failures or not 1. So if it's like a 4,
one-time thing.
yeah. 1 use.
Well, guys, you know what that means. I now need to suicide bomb the final boss.
Lol.
And well, as I was saying before, Faye, as you made your way back to the ship, you would have noticed that Kaiko was reading that black book, but closed it as soon as you came back up.
Okay,
So
I'm actually
I'll
bluntly
think of that.
curious. What the hell's with the book?
Oh, it's for romance stuff.
Oh. Neat. Never late. Well, I kind of guess I did think about a little bit of that stuff back in the day, but sort of lost interest when the war started again.
Yeah, I've been kind of losing interest in it myself, which is why I've been kind of looking for my goddess.
Oh. Pray tell, who is your goddess? I don't judge, of course.
I think what she called it a human being, which is stupid.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I believe her human name is Cupid.
Cupid. Oh! Well, that is another abbreviation for the... That is the angel of love, though not the direct Name of the goddess of love.
You can roll a religion check.
Yeah, sure, why not? She's fairly religious. And not what, she rolls an 8.
Well, you probably heard a story about that before. Did this sound familiar? But yeah, that's a very loose connection you can make. Anyways, what are the rest of you up to?
My character's just gonna sit outside the junkyard for a little while longer.
Poor guy.
just why do I imagine you have to like break a piece off of your own ship just as a memento?
Well, he's not. He's gonna find some. He's got to find something specific. Can't just
You
be
take
anything.
the fuzzy dice from the ship.
I was just about to make that.
He's got a pair of truck nuts hanging from the back.
Oh God, please no.
Please, no.
Storm gets my humor.
I'll just move her back here at this point. She would have made her way over here.
My other ship is an Enterprise.
Smites you.
I'm waiting on you guys to figure out what you're gonna do.
Maybe we should call it a break for now.
Can I DM you something real quick?
Sure, and we can take a break, sure.
If I can find your ding dang Discord.
I'm gonna try something real quick.
So what, like 5-minute break?
Sure.
Okay, I'll put on a timer.
I'm gonna look up my spells real quick. Ooh. Oh, that's only... Okay.
5-minute timer beginning now.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Not as many as...
I'm sorry if I've been annoying this session.
You've been good. I was hoping I had... Kit, do you remember what Mass Command is? What level?
Master Command, I believe that's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have access to that.
Deuces,
I think at
deuces.
most you might have like level 3.
I've got level...
You're planning on being a cleric, yes?
Already a cleric.
Or well, actually, wait.
You mean Mass Suggestion?
Oh.
That is a level 6 spell.
That's... deuces, Bruces. Alright.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that at all, even if you are multied into 2 different casters. I think you might get level 5, and that'd be pushing it.
Yeah.
The only,
Because
there's only
technically
like
speaking... You're
there's
fine.
only there's
Hold on
only
a
a
second.
few, mass spells in the game. I know there's Mass Cure Wounds, Mass Heal, Mass Healing Word, and Mass Polymorph.
Ah, damn. I never got an answer from Tom if I could take C++ as his other language. Yeah, there's nothing he can do.
Hold on, I'm actually gonna look at something.
Oh,
I'm actually making another sheet on Beyond.
Storm, I
Do
had
some
another
also.
idea for a character for the Starfinder campaign, but I don't know
Oh.
if I could do this one.
Hold it to yourself for now.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, shoot me a DM.
Characters. I need to check something. I'm gonna do a little bit of digging for you real quick, Storm, since we got a little bit. I'm just gonna make a blank character and make them a level 5 wizard and cleric and see what do. So, wizard, I don't really care about subclass. I'm just gonna do the levels and figure out what spells you get. Then, oh right, I have to actually do. I'm just gonna do standard array because I don't care. Intelligence will be second. Wisdom will be that. Tediousness. And just do all that. Race. I'm just gonna grab halfling since we're using that one. Which halfling are you? Stout or Lightfoot?
Stout, I think.
Okay, well. Okay. Let me see what level spells you're gonna have at max level. You have up to 5th.
Okay, that's not so.
You have... Let's see, you have 4 level 1s, 3 slots of everything up until 4th level, and then 2 level 5s. According to this. Not including your basic stats that you already have. Let me see what spells you can get at level 5. Alright, I don't know your wizard subclass, so I don't actually know what spells you will have access to.
Yeah, that's all right.
What is your subclass? Because I know you're going life domain for healing.
Let me see what the hell it was.
Because then I can actually tell you what spells, because it's only giving me up until 3rd level spells for both without grabbing a subclass. Wasn't it like Order of Scribes? Or something?
I think it might have actually been War Magic.
That sounds about right. I don't... Look at, like, your class features. Maybe it'll tell you what you have.
Yeah, I'm looking on through it. I don't gain any new spells from War Magic, just from my Cleric. But yeah, I understand I get up to 5th level now. So...
Yeah, I'm just seeing what spells you technically have access to at 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Going in with 4 levels for each class.
5.
5. So he would only have access to 3rd level spells.
Well, yeah, he technically, you only have access to 3rd level spells, but you have spell slots for 4th and 5th, according to this.
Ow?
Because
just multi-classing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And
literally, you don't have 4th level spells or 5th level spells without going more levels into them, unfortunately. So yeah, while you do have slots for 4th and 5th, you're only getting up to 3rd, which kind of sucks. But you do get some decent spells. You get Fireball. You can Counterspell. You can also get Blink, Bestow Curse.
No, if he's going 5th level into Cleric and 5th level into Wizard, he would have access to 5th level spell slots.
Yes, but he can't use 5th level spells or 4th level spells due to multi-class. He can use the slots, he just can't use those spells.
Yeah, so you could use, like, Suggestion and upcast it.
Correct. Let's see. Okay, the best mass spell you do get is Mass Healing Word.
Apparently the 5 minutes are up.
Is everyone back?
But yeah, you do have some decent options, Storm.
And next level, I'm probably going right into Fighter. Which, reminder, we are still level 4, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, go ahead, Theo.
To go first. if we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Cool. Alright, so y'all scattered across the island and also about hear an explosion! Cause fuck.
We hear an explosion.
Yep, and smoke
Where?
coming from that lab from earlier.
I'll run over to the lab.
It is about half on fire.
And as I hear the explosion, I'm yelling, "I didn't do it this time!"
Theodore has managed to stumble outside of the burning building, clutching half of his face and coughing.
What in goodness gracious?
There was some kind of booby trap or something we must have missed before.
What were you poking around with in there?
Trying to see if there was any points to any of all of that machinery. And, he is. I'm not even gonna bother to make Nakamura roll for it, because he's clutching the same side of his face that he was last night, and he looks like he's got sort of a nasty burn there. But,
Insight.
don't roll shit. Okay, well.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I mean, he might have gotten hurt, but also this seems awfully convenient.
I'm gonna to confirm or deny my suspicions. I'm going to take a look around.
I will come in with you.
I'm going to make an investigation check to investigate the point of origin of the blast using scorch mark and blowback patterns.
I am pulling out my mallet and preparing that if anything hostile comes towards us, I will bash.
oh, what's going on? Did Fleetwood want to do something?
I'm kind of curious if I should hold this information off. Fleetwood's we'll obviously see the smoke come on. Look on over at Silver. Oh shit, the lab blew up. Good thing I moved all those papers onto the ship.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not kidding. A couple episodes ago, he moved those papers onto the boat.
Yeah.
Wasn't that from the last island?
Yeah, that was from the last island,
island.
not this island.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
because
the blood one.
What was it that he would have moved onto the boat then? From the
Files from everybody. This one just had blood in it.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
This was the blood lab.
Yeah, Nakamura, you see that on whatever bits of equipment, machinery, and stuff that was in here and is now very much on fire, there are scorch marks on it, and there appears to have been some sort of electrical overload.
Electric
Would you
overload.
like, go ahead and check it out. I'll finish up here and come back with everybody in a second.
All right.
Does it look like... Okay, so then... let's say some kind of electric blast was shot out of an eye or something. Probably would have... I mean, theoretically.
Well, the 25, so I'm just gonna say you've
It would have
seen
impacted
Theodore.
something first, and then the explosion goes out from there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you've seen Theodore use, like, electrocute the shit out of things with magic before. Just saying, you did roll a 25.
Alright, so
Tampered with.
he comes back out and he says, "Could have been some kind of fault with the equipment."
Must have been. And Theodore, by this time, has undone like his tie or something like that and wrapped it over his one eye.
Ooh, you better watch out.
Yes, thank you, Nakamura. I will keep that in mind in the future.
You keep taking risks like you do, and it might cost you more than an eye someday.
Meanwhile, this is off in the distance. Depth perception's gonna be a bitch! No, she's not there.
She's screaming that to Kaiko?
Do I notice that Ina has wandered off and not
You don't
towards the
see
ship?
Ina from your angle, currently anyway.
Bye.
Hey.
Let me see here. Can I? Manifest Echo.
You can move your echo, then swap.
Until you dismiss the bonus action and all conditions. If it has to make a saving throw, use your saving throw. Same as you are gonna return. I was just trying to see if I could see through its eyes. Yet
Later.
I can't yet.
Not yet, no. That's
I can't
later
Use it to
level
scout
ability.
yet. I was gonna send it 30 feet into the air and try to scan for Ina. But instead, I guess I'm going to fan out into a search pattern.
I believe that's a level 7 ability.
I believe so.
So I guess I instruct the three of us to kind of split up and see if we can find her.
Okay.
Split the party.
We're just investigating. Where do you want to go look?
I'm
It's
going
already
with you.
furthest in this direction, so I'll go this direction.
Okay. Soleas, you make sure she didn't go back to the hut.
Don't know what's been up with you.
No. That's not how splitting up works.
Drugs.
It looks like she's not in the graveyard.
No.
The tree yard.
See her.
The tree yard. I keep forgetting it's not. Listen, a bunch of zombies came up, okay? It was a graveyard. Like literal, in the literal sense, there were bodies.
You see a tombstone that says "Here lies Ina."
You can roll a investigation from your vantage point, Theo.
Okie dokie. Nothing but single digits today, it seems.
You do see some tracks. They weren't too hard
You've
to
got
find.
12
They do
perception
appear-
against Nakamura.
They do appear to be going to the right. I should have probably hidden the icon instead of doing it this way, but whatever.
To be fair, I was not scrolled down enough to see that she was there before, so still a
Oh,
surprise.
well, that works out, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like, well, you guys are above me and I'm in the bottom, so I'll just go bottom right. Anyway, yes, Theodore will wander after the tracks.
Let's see.
I don't know, roll something for Soleas.
thing.
Lost.
You're not really getting any hints up there.
Could have sworn it was right here.
He's
Now,
just
what's
over there
it-
like, where did the hut go?
Was the hut above or underwater?
No, it's somehow
Mysteries.
mysteriously transformed into Pizza Hut.
Ooh.
So what?
Itchy, itchy, itchy.
Okay, so,
Oh,
not seeing her in the tree yard or the ship, you guys turn around and make sure and head back this way and see if one of the other two.
Here I go.
Mr. Batterhorn, what are you doing?
roll a perception check once you get there.
Okay.
Roll enough legs not to drown.
Glub, glub, glub. Finally.
Oh, you can see what I can best describe as what looks to be like an Iceman wearing a cowboy suit. No,
An Iceman wearing a cowboy suit.
suit.
Excuse me?
I make no excuses for this. I apologize for my crappy editing.
I mean, I was mostly just imagining Mr. Freeze Arnold Schwarzenegger with a cowboy hat on his dome
He
head.
means Iceman from X-Men, but with cowboy clothes on.
Excellent. This is the best shitty edit I've seen. I love your shitty edits. They're so great.
Then one on your cowboy ranch.
And you hear her squawking at this distance, Theo, with this iced man behind her with a gun pointing upwards.
Squawking anything in particular, or just in distress?
She seems a little bit distressed, yeah, I'll say that.
Really quick, Tom.
I hate babysitting.
Even or odds.
For what?
Just pick even or odds.
Evens, I guess? I don't know.
Sully cannot swim.
Rip.
F.
Alright, well, there goes your character.
Can he float?
Well, that's
You literally saw me jump into the water.
Well,
I'm
that's
sure
the
it'll be
stupid
alright.
part.
I walk off this way.
That demon's gonna be used real quick.
Just kidding.
No, I imagine he doesn't float, he sinks.
Yeah, he sinks like an anchor.
No. I can't swim either, by the way.
So my character is actually dead.
Yeah, he has a -1 to athletics. He can't swim.
Oh. Well, I have a 5 to athletics.
You're just flailing. It's like shallow water.
Best I can do is send my echo 30 feet down.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't teleport anything outside of your echo.
Nope. Only thing I can
Not
swap
yet.
places with myself.
You know what? I'll let Tom decide.
I can let the echo. I can try to help you.
Tom, what do
You
you
could
say?
have grabbed Faye.
I'll say that could have deal with this bullshit, so I'll just say you easily pick him up after a while.
Sorry, I wanted to have some fun.
No, it's okay. Basically, the echo lets you like step off of his back. Like, actually, probably the echo can plank, and then you can stand on the echo, and then I can move the echo up like telekinesis.
God.
It's a flotation device.
If you're a merchant, your Nakamura can be used as an emergency flotation device.
I actually don't
Please
see
let him
anything in the
plank.
rules that doesn't allow this.
This seems like it turns your fucking thing into like Tensor's floating disc.
Normally, it's not supposed to teleport shit until later levels, but okay.
He's not teleporting anything. Just
making it a
occupies
platform.
its space. It's the same size as me, and on my turn, I can mentally command it to move up to 30 feet in any direction.
Like making it Tensor's floating disk and an immovable rod, and
Well, no, it can be. It has an AC. It can be.
Right.
I don't think it weighs more than me.
I just remembered. The hut's above water.
Yeah. The hut is above water. Did you see Ina down there?
Nope. That's a lot of water. And fish.
Next time, learn to swim before you go in the water. I'm sure one of your friends already told you this before, but it bears repeating. And I walk in the direction that I saw
Sorry
Theodore
for derailing.
No, it's funny.
she's running towards me. Did she get within 60 feet? Meow.
Who?
Hello?
Who? Who are you referring to?
Yes. As she's running towards me, right? Away from Mr. Ice Cowboy.
Oh, he's like right beside her at this point, with his gun still up in the air, looking at you now directly.
Is he like not chasing her? Are they running together? I thought she was distressed or running away.
Oh,
What's
he
going
seems
on?
to be having. He seems to have a particular stance, almost as if he's trying to gauge whatever you're up to.
Okay, what the fuck is she distressed about? Insight, I don't know. That many.
You get the feeling. Well, I would have said you get the feeling that she was quote unquote kidnapped, based off of her expression, anyways.
Alright, so this is still a rescue. Fuck it. I'll raise my hands in warning, like, stay away from her if you don't want to regret it.
He cocks the gun. Well, what do we have here? It seems to me we got some strangers trying to attack little birdies, huh?
Oh, the one who's trying to attack her, supposedly. Are you alright, Ina?
I don't know what this man wants with me. Hush now. I suspected you creatures would be rolling on up about this point in time. Always waiting and watching and moving.
Alright, so I suppose it was some sort of delusional then.
I reckon you lot, from what I've been hearing anyway, is quite dangerous. Or are those just rumors?
It depends. Are you going to let the girl go?
Well, I do not know you. And this little girl, as I came across her, she was moving down this way. And yes, as I said, I do not know you. I do not know your intentions.
We are her wards. We are taking care of her.
Now roll his insight on that.
That's not what that word is used for.
What?
The ward, like Robin is Batman's ward. Like the ward is the. She's
the opposite
our
thing.
ward.
Pretend
Yeah,
I
the
said the
opposite
right thing. She's our ward, whatever, fucking.
Yeah.
Phrasing.
So the wrong thing. Anyway.
There's Spider-Man?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
No, that was his insight.
Okay,
On
well, I'm
you.
telling the truth.
Well,
Even though I'm
shit.
annoyed and a little tipsy.
These lands can be quite dangerous. Sorry if I came across as a little bit, anxious, but, these places hasn't been, safe for quite some time, ever since those bandits were out and about.
Bandits. Right. They don't happen to have been turned into zombies or something, were they? Because it's the only people we've seen on this island. Aside from the crazy old bint in a hut.
Oh no, I suspect not. I saw them running out that lab some time ago, though. I believe one of them, at least, was called the White Wolf.
The White Wolf.
Can't say sure why that name came to be, but at least that's what one of them was called, if I recall correctly.
I see. Well, are you also looking for a ride off of this apparently empty and abandoned, apparently coasts number of people island?
Well, shit, that does sound like a kind offer. Name's Neil.
Pleasure, Theodore. You know the woman in the shack? Could you just not visit your neighbors? It's a really small island. It seems rather unusual that none of you
it's
mention
bigger than
each
most.
other.
It's not to scale.
Yeah,
This island is not to scale.
This island's not to scale. Anyway. I heard about that lady. I thought she left some time ago. But, I guess she must have stuck around for some reason.
Well, she's leaving on the last boat to civilization, so I suggest you get in line to board as well. And also maybe mention anybody else who might be trapped on this island before we head off.
I suspect I probably am the last person, or creature, or whatever they call us these days.
Well, let's hope you're right. Come on, Ina, let's go back to the boat.
You see him uncock his gun, or put the safety back on, I should rather say. I'll slide Ina all the way back to the boat.
Squints at him as they're walking. You don't happen to have ice powers and the ability to summon gums out of thin air, do you?
Well, ice powers, that's a given. He laughs, obviously.
Yes, it is. I'll take it as a no on the gun summoning.
No, that's not in my wheelhouse.
Ina's not here either.
Rip.
Something seems to have happened here, but what? There were tracks here, but they lead this way. But then they go this way. And someone drew a gun? No, it was a grenade.
Yelling out into the ocean, Ina, you there?
No, no, I'm way too far away to notice that. Anyway, Detective Nakamura gives up it's a dead end. Ina must have jumped off somewhere. And eventually starts making his way back to the ship after about 10 minutes of looking.
I'm also gonna just slide him back to the ship as well at this point, since it seems that's what everyone's heading these days.
I wonder why.
Alright.
He says that like it's not where he wants us to be heading right now. It's like he wants us to just hang out on the island forever.
We can start a new community here, guys.
He's like, man, I can't believe y'all are just heading to the ship after having explored my entire island. What the heck?
I explicitly told you found the last person on it.
What the heck? I'm getting called
We
out.
really start charging people for being on our boat.
Alright, Silver.
Safe passage.
If you got something to role play, if you got something to find on the ship.
taking mementos off from those ships. So he's going to take what's left of the solar sails, the nameplate, and then part of the helm.
Alright. You can just add all those to your equipment. I'll just give them to you just so you can have them, and then I'll slap you on the shit.
Neato.
And I guess
But yeah,
we can mark
aside from
down
that-
partial ships.
Then
If
he'll
we ever need them, we can come back here, I guess.
head back with everyone else.
So yeah, I think that's a nice bookend to this little part. Oh, Theodore had a thing just as I was about to cop up, so we'll just do that first, okay?
One last thing is we're all getting on the boat.
Yeah.
Theodore, who I think he just took like an entire bottle of wine, honestly, that he's been working on.
Makes sense.
As they're just sort of all shuffling up the gangplank or whatever, he turns around to everyone.
I just thought about something in the game. Hey, is there a reason we wouldn't be able to just watch scan all the raw materials of all the ships for money?
I mean, they'd probably be really cheap, all things considered how broken down they already are.
Oh, there. Okay.
Probably would not be worth too much money.
Altogether, they might be worth something.
Sorry about that. I wanted to say that before we left.
Yeah, that's cool. Theodore turns around and like leans against the mast, looking at everybody and something. He's like, "Oh yes, so you know how I'm better at magic than all of you."
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Hence me constantly pointing us in the exact right direction to find whatever it is that we need.
Yeah?
Well, there might be a giant spider in the ocean that was going to try to kill us.
Yeah?
Just thought you ought to know before we head out. I'm gonna
Theo,
go sit down.
that's called a crab.
You got good instincts, kid.
Sure,
Be on the
a
lookout
giant
for a
crab.
spider crab.
Sounds like a weird abomination from back home.
Sounds delicious.
Crab the size of a boat. Don't go complaining to me for not preparing properly.
I'll just shoot an arrow through it like I do everything else.
I'm going to advise everyone that isn't good in a fight to stay below deck for their own safety. Assuming there's a deck?
We
There's like
just don't know.
a deck below the thing, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you probably would have noticed that most of the people stay on top anyways, because they all think they're all capable fighters. No surprise there.
Even the little dragon.
Well, that's up to Faye. That's her dragon, so...
Faye just has it perched on her shoulder. I mean, if they get into a situation, she'll probably like command it to keep it close to her.
Perfect.
Alright. Well, as we beautifully cap up this place, I will ask in advance so I know what to prep for. Where do you guys want to head next?
Alright,
You
at
wanna
this
head
point
back
we
to
should
the-
head home.
Yeah, mainland.
Alright, I'll switch the map over first, and I'll show you what has changed, and that's where we'll call it. I think that's beautiful. Base.
How long does it take us to sail back?
I would say like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I gotta bring all the icons. I gotta update all these icons. How beautiful. You can place yourself inside the base.
Tom, I just want to let you know, Fleetwood is going to turn all the little robots he got into like a little bandolier that he'll pull them off of and be like, go, go, go!
Now hear me out. I know you want to be able to command all of them.
Uh-huh.
And you are making a very bad character who multi-classes a lot.
Uh-huh.
There is a kind of monk called a swarm keeper.
Uh-huh. You know,
Could
that
have
does
a swarm of little cube robots.
that does sound cool, but it doesn't fit into my grand awesome plan.
But what if I made your plan even worse?
I mean, I'm already doing a great job at that.
You could be even more absurd.
But I'm more.
I'll go sit in the corner.
But this is an original character, and he already is a beautiful vision.
Okay.
Alright, I believe I've updated everything that has been moved around for the base. Whew, that was
Robot
simple enough.
body. I see Robot Man. I see a dude from Pokemon. Or is it Digimon? I can't tell.
Man,
pointing
one of the two is probably right.
I see Pokemon Man. I see Barbie.
Oh my god, it's Barbie!
That's from neither
Cool
Pokemon nor
Secret Agent
Digimon.
Man. I see Furry. I see Pirate Lizard. I see Pink Robot. Okay. And
So-
the round table. Oh,
Yeah,
and in the corner is, I think that's what we were using for the kid.
Yeah, Sam beforehand, and before I gave him the new thing. I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, that's
It's
just a relic.
neat.
It's an Easter egg.
We don't
That's
talk
Tammy's
about
right.
it.
Anyways, as we close off, I'll give you all your updates. So as you make your way back inside the base, you will note that Lavonk has made his way back inside that robot body you found for him that time ago, and all of that stuff has been taken care of. You all note that Maverick has made his way inside the base at this point, instead of on his ship. But you will also note that Sam is gone,
No!
and Zeak is also not returned yet.
Flying lessons, maybe?
Who knows? We'll find out next time.
Where's Zeak? Will the robot ever be able to interact with physical objects again on his own?
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
How much booty did Maverick plunder?
What
That's
kind of
for him.
shenanigans will Kaiko get up to now
How
that
did
he's
they
in the
fit that
city?
oval table into the big room in the first place? Did they
Oh.
build the house around it? Find out next time.
No, man, it's IKEA.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it was just in wedges. It's like in pieces. I gotcha.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My chat.